you launched together with your sisters,
Yes,
all
we
former
did.
Miss Macau as well. But before that, how excited are you being a Macanese and also former Miss Macau to know that there's somebody? I'm not sure if she's full Macanese, but well, she does.
She is.
She is.
Yeah.
Oh, so I thought maybe she's half Macanese and half Hong Kong or whatever, you know.
No.
So she's full Macanese.
Yeah.
But
Mother
she's
is-
a Hong Kong resident.
Yeah.
Ah.
I don't know how, but probably the mother gave birth to her in Hong Kong. That's why she got the,
that's right. Well, I know
Hong Kong
I've
ID.
done my homework. I mean, she's very much related to all the Macanese here in Macau.
Yeah, we know each other.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
we know the mother and the father.
Yeah.
The grandfather of... No, actually, it's great-grandfather.
Don't tell me you're also related.
No.
Okay. Well, you know how it is with the Macanese, right? Almost
We
everyone
live in the
is
same
related.
neighborhood as
Okay.
as her father.
Yeah. Okay, so now, talking about being Macanese and beauty queens, you and your sisters, all of you guys have been crowned Miss Macau. That's very exciting.
Long time ago.
I know, a long time ago, but it's still
Time flies.
exciting. I mean, long before Sabrina Mendes, they were
born.
the four Pedruco sisters. You know what I mean? So that's still exciting, but the most exciting part about it is the fact that you've been, making something together, the four of you, with this Jardim Portuense. I hope I said it right. Did I say it right?
You have a
pretty
very
much.
good accent. Don't worry.
Well, I've been hanging out with you, so I have to catch up, right? Even though I don't understand, actually. So first, explain to me, what is the meaning of Jardim? I know Jardim is garden, but Portuense is, I don't know.
Portuense is a word that comes from mainly for people from Porto.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a city in Portugal.
Okay, see, I was wrong. I thought it's everything that's got to do with Portuguese. Okay, I was wrong because I was thinking Portuense, Macaense, Macaense is Macanese, Macau, so Portuense, maybe it's Portuguese. So I was wrong. It's just Porto City.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like Lisboeta. It's like people from Lisbon.
Ah, that's
and
right.
Portuense, it's related to Porto, the city of Porto.
So why then the city of Porto?
I don't know.
Why did you choose this name?
A motel that we used to stay when we go to Portugal with my parents in Lisbon. Yeah, that's how I got the name.
And the name is Porto or Portuense?
Portuense.
Portuense, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Porto is a beautiful city. Not that I've been there, but I've been to Lisbon and it was beautiful. So I can imagine Porto is probably also
It's
beautiful.
very beautiful.
It's a
smaller.
seaside, right?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
smaller, but it's very, very beautiful.
Okay, well, we'll get to more history of Jardim Portuense, but let me just read about Jardim Portuense from your website. 100% Macanese and family-owned, Jardim Portuense was established last year.
Yeah.
2 years ago,
2 years ago.
2019, by the Pedruco sisters as a passion project. With a keen eye for quality and class, the Pedruco sisters pay homage to their Macanese heritage and bring Jardim Portuense to life with an exclusive curation of Portuguese gourmet producers and lifestyle goods, each carefully handpicked and personally trialed to ensure that it is true to the heart of the brand, refined, tasteful, and most importantly, authentic. Now tell me more about the history.
It was all of the sudden. As you know, I've been, doing Portuguese wine for quite a while already. And then I was, thinking about doing something else, but I just don't want to mix with my wine company. And I was talking with my sisters and we just came up with this idea. And to be honest, they are more free now because before they have kids. My two elder sisters, the kids are grown up already and they have more free time. So we just came up with this idea to bring more Portuguese products to not just to Macau but also to China as well.
So let me guess this straight. This is an online shop.
Yes.
At the moment, you do you have any plan to actually have a shop in the future, or?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment.
With the economy and the rental, it's difficult.
Well. To be fair, even let's put the economy and the rental aside. I mean, I think at the moment it's all about
It's
online
a trend,
thing.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
it's a trend,
Yeah, it's a pandemic trend.
Yeah.
Okay, well, but so you also distribute in Macau and China,
Yes.
and not Hong Kong.
Not at the moment. We are thinking of doing in Hong Kong, but it's getting hard because then again, because of the COVID, we can't go there to promote our products as well. So it's a bit difficult. This online shop, later we will doing for overseas as well.
Okay.
Meaning that they can buy from overseas.
So you can send to them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can send to them.
And so mentioning your products, what are they? They're
Well,
not wine, are they?
No.
Okay,
no.
yeah.
It has nothing to do with the
Okay,
wine.
yeah. That's why you said you want to do something different
Yeah.
from what you're
And
doing.
separate
But you're
with-
still doing the wine as well, though.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
If you want some wine.
Now we're here about Jardim Portuense. Okay.
I know. At this moment, it's salt and coffee.
Yeah.
The salt we have plain salt. We have some salt with herbs like oregano, rosemary, and some marinated stuff that it has with the salt in it, and the coffee.
Now, I'm very interested about the salts first. I mean, I love coffee, okay, but I'm interested. Why salts? Like, I mean, what's I
What's
don't
so
know.
special about that?
Yeah,
salt
yeah.
then,
I mean,
you
I
know?
mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm the one that's pretty ignorant about the existence of salts. But yeah, educate me, please.
Why salt? First of all, I went to a food exhibition in Portugal, and I pick up this. I tried myself, and I find it it's good. Well, it's salty, obviously, but
Duh.
it's but it's different from sea salt. The place that the salinity,
Yeah, salinity.
yeah,
Okay.
salinity. It's away from the sea.
Okay.
It's in interior.
Okay.
It's in a place called Rio Maior.
That's in Portugal, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's near, not far away from Lisbon.
Okay.
It's about 1 hour drive from Lisbon, and I personally went there to visit. And they started this salt industry in one. Let me think. 100 and no, about ages ago.
So centuries.
Yeah.
You're talking centuries.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but then, like, I mean, what I'm trying to understand here is that people who buy these salts, okay, like, what's the reason for them to buy it? Like, I mean, it's just to cook, or
They can marinate. They cook with it. They can use.
so it is actually used for cooking.
You can use it for a lot of things. You know, you can use for bath as well.
So it works as bath salts as well.
You can.
Ah, okay,
I do
that's
that as
interesting. Okay, I mean, I've seen in your website it's also an award-winning salts.
Yes.
So that's why I'm trying to figure out, you know, so now I understand. So it's the quality for cooking and quality for even bath salts and...
Yeah.
Okay, alrighty. So, and these salts that you are selling, okay, let me just see again the name. I keep on forgetting it. It's Loja do Sal. Okay, so this is famous in Portugal too.
Quite famous.
Okay. And how about here in Macau then? I mean, you've been doing it since 2019, so how's the reception?
It's doing great. But obviously we need to teach people how to use it because
Like myself.
yeah, because the salt itself, it's 7% saltier than the
That's
normal
right.
ones.
Yeah.
So you tend to use less.
Yeah.
But you won't feel that. Well, I don't know whether when you put a lot of salt in your food, you will feel that bitterness. But with this salt, you won't have this kind of problem.
Ah, okay.
And you don't need to use that much.
Okay.
And because it's not a bleach, because it's pure,
Okay.
it's all natural.
Okay. Understand. Well, that's
Even
about...
the color of the salt, it's natural.
How
It's
do you mean it's natural?
white. Like you don't need to bleach.
Okay, understand. Okay, well, that's about the salt. Now, I'm also interested in the coffee. Well, I'm a coffee drinker. I love coffee so much. So tell me about your coffee then.
My coffee.
Yeah.
I just love it. I went there. I
Obviously.
tried.
No, I mean, like, tell me the stories that you tell me as well about your
project.
Loja do Sal.
It's a project with a group of young people in Portugal. Then again, coffee lovers, and they started this business. So it's at this moment it's a small company.
So the
But-
brand is Cafier.
Gafier.
Yeah. And how long has it been around for?
You mean in Portugal
Yeah,
or
yeah, in
Macau?
Portugal, of course.
A few years, not
Okay.
more than 5, I believe.
Oh, so it's
yeah.
pretty recent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, but what about the beans though? Like, I mean, where do they get the beans, the coffee beans?
Well, around the world,
Mm.
they have beans from South America. They
Mm.
have Arabica,
Mm.
and a lot of
yeah,
places.
yeah.
Well, they have it the beans, and they will roast it themselves.
Yeah. So I know you mentioned in your website that you are passionate about lifestyle. So obviously you're a coffee drinker yourself, and
Yeah.
you do all these things. So why are you so passionate about coffee then?
I think it's the
Is
culture.
it just you or all the Pedruco sisters as well?
I think all of them.
All of the Macanese as well? Even,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. I think it's part of our culture.
That's right. It's European
Well,
background.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I cut a lot of my coffee drinking
Okay.
because I've been used to drink a lot, like breakfast, lunch, tea time, dinner, or at least 4 coffees in a day.
Yeah.
But then I started to cut my coffee drinking, but at least one coffee a day.
That's right. Now, also, this, at the moment, it's just Portuguese products, but I just want to know, do you have any plan for other products in the future?
Oh yeah, yeah, but
So other products, not just coffee and salts as well?
no. I normally go to Portugal to find myself.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I do online shopping as well, but this kind of things
No, you need to research it. you
Yeah,
need to actually
I don't like to
know
go
well what
through
you're doing,
internet.
right? Yeah.
Obviously,
I
will
agree.
do some studies through
Yeah.
internet, and then I will go personally to Portugal to visit them to understand more about their products and try it for quite some time in order to introduce to clients.
But now that the borders have been shut down, so
Exactly. That's why I couldn't go to Portugal for 2 years. I wanted to search for more products from Portuguese-speaking countries. Yeah, well, let's see how the border goes when they open.
Portuguese speaking country like Brazil, Angola,
Brazil.
Mozambique.
Yeah,
Okay.
or East Timor.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, understand.
I have relatives there, so it's gonna
In
be
East Timor?
Yeah, it's gonna
You
be
do?
easier for me.
Oh
Yeah.
really? Ah, I didn't know that. Oh, we should talk more about that. I've always wanted to go and visit East Timor.
Me too.
Yeah. Well,
We
let's
can
do
go
it together.
together.
That's right. Okay, now let's get to the subject of lifestyle of coffee here in Macau and trends. I mean, yes, I know the Macanese do love coffee and it's part of their culture, your culture, and even everyone who's been raised in Europe or even in Australia or America. However, this is Macau still. I just want to know from you, what do you think about the coffee lifestyle here in Macau? Is it the same with in Europe or in Western country, or it's just developing?
Used to be.
It used to be actually.
Used to be.
Ah,
We
that's
used
interesting.
to have a lot of coffee shops around Macau. Well, we still do, but
I know it's quite different, right?
the style is a
Yeah.
bit more Taiwanese style or I don't know, American style.
That's right. Yeah.
But we used to have a lot of coffee shop that it's Portuguese style.
In timeline, can you tell roughly around which year or before which year?
I think after the handover, we have a lot of changes, even the coffee shops as well.
So even in early 90s until late 90s, it was still
Yeah.
quite European here in Macau.
We have more esplanade.
Ah, that's right. Yeah, I remember
which
that.
is very
And one of the
European.
esplanadas is closed down recently.
Yeah, Caravella, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
not that I go there anymore. I mean, everyone's been busy, but that's still it's kind of like a national treasure in a
Exactly.
way.
Yeah.
Well, the Caravella itself was a national treasure, and the Caravella in Macau was a national treasure as well.
Yeah.
Okay, but well, what do you see in the future here in Macau? I mean, with this coffee and all this gourmet producers,
We still have a lot of rooms to grow.
Grow.
Yeah.
and educate people.
Yeah, I think now the new generation, they got a lot of influence from Starbucks, which
But
is
that's, yeah,
not
I know.
coffee.
No, they're not. I mean, well,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, I do drink coffee from Starbucks.
I do
if
as
got
well.
If I got no choice for
That's
it.
true.
But I think we need to re-educate them. Not educate, but I think a lot of Macau people, they know about coffee culture, especially Macanese community, Portuguese community. But for Chinese community, we need to educate them because they tend to go to more Taiwanese style, American style.
That's true. That's true. Well, I think having this conversation make me want to have my coffee right now. But I should
bring you some
You
coffee.
should.
Yeah.
But anyway, I should get back to work now. But thank you so much for your time coming here and, updating us with what you've been doing with your sisters as well. And I'm really looking forward to see more from Jardim.
I will search more. Hopefully I can go to Portugal as soon as possible to, look for, not just food products, probably some other stuff from Portugal as well.
What? Like, can you give an example?
Like, I'm now talking with a friend who's doing some bags with the cork, the Portuguese cork, doing some purses, bags.
Okay, yeah.
This kind of stuff,
That would make it even more interesting, and so I'm hoping that maybe the next time we'll have the four sisters in the studio as well talking about that.
Yeah.
Well, if only it's not pandemic right now, right? I'm trying to cut down the number of people who join me in the studio.
Right, yeah.
Oh, well, anyway. Yeah. But maybe when everyone's vaccinated in Macau.
I am.
I am too. He is too.
I got 2 shots.
Okay, anyway. Well, Guillermo, thank you so much once again.
Gilbert.
And next week's guest, guys, we'll have a bit of chit-chat about the local election experience. We're not going to be talking about politics, but we're going to be talking about the experience. It was a new thing for me about, I think, 4 years ago, I joined. And so this year, it was my second time. And you actually joined as a candidate 8 years ago. Or
was it 8 years?
No, more than that, I think.
More than that?
Yeah, I remember at that time, I wasn't registered yet, so I didn't vote.
No worries.
Because I didn't know at all, like now I'm starting to get to know, and that's why we want to learn more.
Well, actually, it was a very good experience for me.
It was?
Yeah.
Any plans to return back in the future, maybe?
No.
No. Well, you've got Jardim Portuense to keep you busy, right?
Exactly.
Okay, well, anyway, Guillermo, thank you once again, and I hope to see you again soon.
Thank you.
And for the weather this week, it will be mainly cloudy with a few showers and some sunny periods throughout the week, with more showers expected on Wednesday to Friday. Local temperature throughout the week will range from 26 to 32 degrees Celsius. For more information about the weather, visit www.smg.gov.mo. Back to our music tonight. This is Ain't Nobody, still from Marsha Hines.